Pretty women, fascinating, sipping coffee, dancing. Pretty women, all wonder. Pretty women. Hi, Neil Gittleman here, Artistic Director and Conductor of your Dayton Philharmonic Orchestra with Piano Bench Chat. I think it's number 92 for October 2023. Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful time. I am having a wonderful time. We are in, as of today, day 3 of staging rehearsals for Dayton Opera's production of Sweeney Todd, which plays the first weekend in November. And that was a little bit of one of the most beautiful songs in Sweeney Todd. One of the most beautiful songs Stephen Sondheim ever wrote. Maybe one of the most beautiful songs in the history of Broadway, Pretty Women, towards the end of Act 1 of Sweeney Todd. It's a fascinating moment in the story when Sweeney Todd, who has, let's just say, some justified desire for revenge against a certain Victorian-era judge, and he's got the judge in his barber chair, and he's got his razor in his hand, and he's just about to extract his revenge. And Sweeney and the judge sing this incredibly beautiful duet about pretty women. And it's just an amazing, amazing moment in this amazing piece that Dayton Opera is doing. And I'm just so thrilled to do it. I saw Sweeney Todd on Broadway. I'm dating myself here. I saw Sweeney Todd on Broadway in 1979 with the original Broadway cast, Len Cariou and Angela Lansbury, and it was just an amazing experience. I think ever since that night, I've wanted to conduct this amazing piece of musical theater, and now I'm getting to do it. And getting to do it with Dayton Opera, because this is a piece which is really operatic in scope, and we have just an amazing, amazing cast of opera singers who are fabulous singers and fabulous actors, and I am just thrilled to be working on this show. I thought I'd talk to you just a little bit about Stephen Sondheim's music, looking through the lens of this one little song. People spend a lot of time talking about the lyrics in Stephen Sondheim songs, and with good reason, because he is one of the most amazing lyricists ever, I think, in the history of writing for the stage, writing music for the stage. We don't talk a lot about the music itself, and his music is just as intricate as his lyrics. One of the interesting things that people say, and I don't know if I've ever heard Sondheim confirming this about his songs, is that musically, they usually begin with and flow out of a particular accompanimental figure in the background. Like, for instance, take maybe the most famous Stephen Sondheim song. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Send in the clowns, of course. And it's quite plausible that you could see how the whole thing flows from just this little accompaniment figuration. And you think about it, and yeah, that's kind of where the whole song comes from. Pretty Women, I think, is an even more striking example, because in that case, the accompanimental figure is this. Just the repeated note A over and over again. Now, why would he do that? Well, you know, this is me using my overpriced Ivy League education, but that note repeats kind of obsessively. And by the time you get towards the end of Act 1 of Sweeney Todd is a little bit on the obsessive side, obsessed with wanting to get revenge. So that subtle little A, which basically just repeats over and over again in the harp, in the orchestra. And it gets louder and louder as the song progresses and leads to its climax, and I'm not going to spoil the climax. But in any event, so I think he had this idea of let's just have one note repeating, representing Sweeney's obsession, and then build a song around it. And the song itself, again, another aspect of the music in Sondheim's shows is the fact that he always wants the music that the singers are singing to seem natural. So this song is called Pretty Women, and he has this idea of a continuous pulse. Well, what are they going to sing? Well, they're going to sing Pretty Women. Oh, well, that's what the rhythm should be. Yada-da-da. And that is pretty women. Pretty women. Fascinating. Sipping coffee. You could just kind of see how he puts it together. And it seems so perfect and so natural because he put so much thought into how am I going to write this song about these two men singing about how much they love women when one of them knows what's going to happen and the other thinks he's just getting a shave before he's going to meet his pretty woman. It's just amazing, and it's one of the just incredible tiny little details in Sweeney Todd that just makes me just be in awe every time I'm working on this piece. Not just awe, but just having so much fun. I think you will have a tremendous amount of fun if you join our amazing cast and the production that our artistic director Kathleen Clausen is putting together and the members of the Philharmonic in the orchestra. This show is going to be, as I said, the first weekend in November, set in the Victoria Theater in downtown Dayton. It's a little tight for us in the pit, but the Victoria is kind of the perfect place for Sweeney Todd. It's, you know, kind of old-fashioned. It's supposed to be haunted. Perfect. It's going to be a fabulous show, and I hope you come and enjoy it. It's really going to be something special. And the week before Sweeney Todd, I will again be in the pit of the Victoria Theater with the amazing dancers of Dayton Ballet for the return of Dracula Bloodlines, an exciting, wonderful, and kind of spooky and scary show, not just about Dracula, but about how Dracula became Dracula. It's a wonderful, wonderful ballet, great dancing, and great music by Austin Jakewith. So we have back-to-back weeks, Dracula and Sweeney Todd. I'm working really hard, but I'm having a wonderful time. And I think you'll have a wonderful time too if you join us for these shows. We'll take you out with a little bit more of Pretty Women sung by our wonderful cast on their very first day of music rehearsals. Have a wonderful month and join us at the Victoria for these fabulous shows. And I'll see you again for another Piano Bench Chat in November. Take care.